Hola, Portugal Ventures. Just wanted to introduce the project in another angle. So we are Raiz Vertical Farms. We are building a distributed network of vertical farms powered by technology. And one of our key differentiators beyond using a hybrid energy model and building our technology from scratch, we are going to be the first tokenized vertical farm worldwide. And with that in mind, I would like to briefly share what we have in store for impact tokenization within the space called ReFi or regenerative finance. So this, that our concept farm will be the first tokenized vertical farm in the world. We are tokenizing our hydroponic systems and enabling people to have ownership of our farm so people can invest and have also financial returns from the farms that we are deploying. Now, what do we mean by that? It's having two angles. One of them is the quantified impact related to the tokens that will be deployed in the NEAR protocol, our partner and investor so far. So these are related to CO2 emissions avoided in comparison to traditional agriculture, to water saved, and to miles of transport avoided as well. And the second aspect is people being, or investors being able to generate a yield from revenue and profits generated by the farms, right? So this is a diagram explaining how we see the very high level interaction of the whole ecosystem, having the DeFi or ReFi users. You can imagine them as retail investors that are not precisely where the new vertical farm will be deployed, but they can be anywhere in the world. They can do investment through our company, and we will channel, or the DAO, the organization, will channel the resources to the deployment of a vertical farm. They, in turn, the investors get a farm share, a piece, a digital representation of the farm, which entails them to get yields and returns coming from that farm, but also from the whole vertical farming network. The profits come from the sales going to the local community. And then you have also the impact tokenization aspect. So we are establishing processes and measuring techniques with IoT sensors and algorithms that can really allow us to track our impact all the way from seed to harvest. So we will be able to also tokenize that impact. So this is the general scheme, and how we plan to deploy it is by first having our proof of concept with this Lisbon farm. And then an important aspect of this blockchain integration is that it will allow us to scale much more rapidly than other vertical farms, because we can finance the deployment of these new farms with hundreds or thousands of ReFi investors in the blockchain in the NEAR protocol. Now, we saw the business model in terms of farm choices. So that's also coming back to it, right? So one of the main pain points of the industry is that there is a high capex, meaning that the biggest hurdles to move forward with a project is the initial investment. What if we turn it around and we, as an entrepreneur or a farm chaser or company, don't have to fund it immediately or directly, but we can fund it through the network? So this is what we're focusing on: farming as a service, the deployment of farms through our general DAO, and also having as a product the software to control, the toolkit in terms of the know-how, and also what we've developed in the technology, the technological integration, the barrels, the lights, and all the setup of the farms. And we can sell the farms as a franchise or farmchise in this case, and just have a continuous revenue, a continuous fee for that. As you can see as well, there's other business model. We started with the B2C and B2B sales of plants. We are now moving forward to this stage of farming as a service. And the overarching goal is also to be able to do urban regeneration, meaning transforming urban spaces into vibrant vertical farms. But we do see this farming as a service model as our primary one, and that's the one we're focusing at the moment. Now, lastly, we are building this blockchain integration with the NEAR protocol. It's a carbon neutral protocol, which means that any kind of emissions they offset it with South Pole, which is one of the top organizations, and NEAR is the first climate neutral blockchain. So that's why we are proud partner of that blockchain and that ecosystem, and they are also highly motivated to have us on board and incentivized to fund our development. We're already in conversations with investors from that ecosystem. So this Portugal Ventures call and funding will only empower us to close the round even faster in the following months. So thank you very much for your time. We at Raiz are keen to not only launch our farm in the next couple of months, but really transform spaces and the way we connect with food on a global level, starting in Portugal. Thank you very much.